Hey, it's Ron, and I'm here with
Al.
And it's been a while since we've done some CRM stuff.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's just, I keep doing all this SharePoint stuff. I wanted to talk to Al quickly about upgrading from CRM 4 to CRM 5, or what everyone's calling
CRM
it.
2011.
CRM 5. From CRM 4 to CRM 2011, Microsoft, I think there's two main questions I just wanted to ask you quickly, so people get an idea of. The first one is, what are the main steps in doing a migration? And then let's start with the assumption that I'm migrating, I've got CRM 4 on-premise.
Okay.
And you gave me an example here of what you would do in a perfect world. How would that upgrade process
I think so. I think there are a few variables here, but to keep it quickly, let's talk about upgrading 64-bit CRM 4 to 64-bit 2011. 2011 only comes in 64-bit.
So if I've got CRM 4 32-bit, I really need to get it to 64-bit before I can move to CRM 5.
And there are a few steps involved.
Okay, so I need to go from my CRM 4, first check, 64-bit or not. If not, make it 64-bit.
Absolutely.
Okay.
CRM 2011 only works with 64-bit SQL.
So I need to make sure my SQL is 64-bit as well.
Indeed.
Okay, so I got that step as well.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
From there, I like to try and do these things in a bit of a safe manner. So if you read into the implementation guide for this that Microsoft will give to you, or you can download, then they basically say you get your organization, you back everything up, which you should do, and then you run the installation of CRM 2011 directly from the server where CRM 4 is installed.
On the production environment?
Yes.
I don't like that idea. So what was the other?
I don't like that too much either. So I think the safest method of working with this is so basically this is your environment as it currently stands.
So that's my existing CRM 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I think that you create a VM in the same Active Directory, so we don't have to worry too much about the usernames in there.
Right.
We build a new system there, and then we import the organization from here.
Okay.
We then upgrade this.
So you upgrade it in a virtual
we do our upgrade work on this.
Not on your production environment.
Absolutely.
Create a virtual machine, do the upgrade, make a copy of your system in the virtual machine.
I believe so.
And then do your upgrade in the virtual machine.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you create a whole new CRM 5 instance.
Yeah, and you import the organization.
And then you import the organization.
Yeah.
Wow.
And if you keep it the same AD, you're not really creating too much work for yourself.
So I don't really need to worry about the data. I need to create the VM, make sure my CRM 4 is 64-bit from 32-bit, make sure I've got SQL 64-bit.
Yes.
Do my upgrade to CRM 5, which overlays over top of the existing CRM 4, and then port the organization over there. I don't need to worry about moving my data.
No.
Okay. And if I'm online and not on-premise, this all just happens for me.
Yeah, Microsoft will
okay, but this
press
is
the button and make that happen.
Okay, but CRM 4 on-premise to CRM 5, that's your upgrade process. Those are your main steps. The last question I had for you is this taking me a year to do? Is it taking me 1 day to do? Like, is it? It's going to vary.
It's a good question, and there's a lot of variation in there. It's not going to take a year at the max. Well, 2 weeks, I guess. Right. But it's going to depend on the amount of customizations, because we've got this layer here, which is just your. We talked about your system and your architecture, so that's got to be right first. Yeah. Then we talked about moving your actual system, your configuration and your data.
Right.
But then also, all that includes JavaScript.
Okay.
JavaScript's going to be stored separately, differently in 2011, so you need to figure out how that's working.
So your JavaScripting is a gotcha that might come in and change your duration.
Yeah, and the object layer is different as well. Okay. So basically, you're going to need to look at all your JavaScript. When
I look at this, potentially you could do it in 2 days. Cover your bases. Say it's going to take 10 days, 2 weeks, 10 working days.
I think so, unless it's an exceedingly complex system, in which case, on a case-by-case basis. Right.
Okay. Hey, that's good enough for now. Al, where can people find you on the web?
Ashton@knowledgetech.com.
Excellent. And it's ron.juicy.com, and I'm at Knowledge Tech. Thanks.